J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Taken down.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. He may try and run for this, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
4th down.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion, and defensively pure frustration. Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Complete to J.K.
From 13 yards out. Now the Ravens have taken the early lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks.
43-yard line.
To throw, it's Brady. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. O.J. Howard, 57 yards. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
The kick is good.
Extra point up and good by Succop. And we are tied at 7.
Bradley Pinion.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
At the 25-yard line.
This time, Jackson will throw it. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Big Vita Vea pushing his way through to wind up with a sack.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
A gain of 4 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. This offense converted once already in this first quarter. They're going to try it again here on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson, eluding the pressure right. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. Boy, a real head-scratcher. The Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Now Leonard Fournette. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
This is Fournette. He's got
Don't
the
worry
first
about it,
down
Vic.
inside the 10. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. 24 yards. And the Bucs have taken the lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Extra point put through by Suckup, and that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
At their own 22.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They go play action here on first down. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. He'll have a first down past the 40. He's at the 40.
It's over. It's over. Let's
The
dominate.
20. 10. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Carrier.
J.K. Dobbins with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives. So a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator's a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Brady again here on 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. These two teams all tied after 1. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Looking downfield for Godwin. He's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, here's the option. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Fournette, a first down carry. And some room to maneuver. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards. Shotgun now for Brady. Godwin's got it. Touchdown Tampa Bay. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Bucs are going to take the lead.
Boy, that route is really tough to cover because if they're running it correctly, you think it's really going to be a slam.
Yeah, well, we talk all the time about how it's tough to execute offensively, but you're saying, don't forget, it's tough to cover for the defense, too.
Yeah, the number one thing that you're taught is to not get caught inside or get beat inside. So you guard that a little bit more. So that gives you a little bit more space to operate outside if you start your move initially inside if you're a receiver.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
A gain there of 30 big ones. So this play, until recently, only something you'd probably expect to see in a college game, but running quarterbacks are certainly in vogue, and this turned into a big play.
And you and I both know that for a long time, coaches worried about their quarterbacks taking too much punishment, running plays like this, and they still worry about it. But when you can break off big chunks of yardage like that, it's worth the risk. Plus, you're coaching that quarterback to see those guys coming and get down before the big hit occurs.
Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. And now it's second down.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Second and 10. Here's Jackson again.
That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll come out in the pistol.
They'll try to run with Dobbins.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
J.K. Dobbins
on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Ravens can take the lead now if they hit the extra point.
21 apiece.
Tucker with the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Throwing on 2nd and long. Brady. It got his man complete. Past the 20.
Ooh, he's running.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Tom Brady, his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Bucs get the quick strike touchdown. These two teams in this first half are back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch.
5-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And
that's caught inside the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Willie Snead, 75 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game.
The kick is
and he knocks it through.
That will tie the game, 28-all. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Throwing on second and long. Brady. Gronkowski's got it on the crossing route. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 23 yards the pickup there. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
Looking downfield for Godwin. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. The intended target was Chris Godwin. That'll bring up second down. To throw again. Brady. Flushed out right. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Incomplete. Brings up a third down and 10 yards to
now
go.
They face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Brady to throw again. Airing this one out for Evans. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Incomplete. It's 4th down.
And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Again, they'll throw with Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
To kick off for Tampa Bay.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
34-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd and 1, Jackson. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
With nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because...
Trying here for Bryant, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
On first down, Jones. And he stopped immediately there.
Jones
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw.
Airing this one out for Evans. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. But now it's third down.
Brings up third down and 10.
41's coming. 41's the mic. Double dog. That's the way. Like 41. You got to wedge that.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And he will take it out to the 25-yard line.
Well, I tell you, you can't fault the pass protection here. He had all day to throw, and he just couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. And quarterbacks will tell you that after a while, they start getting antsy back there. So this is just a great job defensively. Receivers as long as they did.
No gain there as he kept it himself at second down.
Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so he didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
He can run for it, and he will. Boy, he almost did that himself, but it looks like he's about a foot or two short. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still fourth down. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
On the option, Jackson will keep it.
He's got a first down and then some at midfield. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 63 yards. And the Ravens have broken the tie.
Well, we've certainly seen this before, CD. No one can quite electrify a crowd like Lamar Jackson, and really don't know what else to say other than that was special right there.
I think you pretty much said it all, but I go back to what you said about electrifying a crowd. He's also electrifying us, and we're calling the game. This guy is simply sensational.
And he'll bang that one through.
Score, Ravens 35, Buccaneers 28. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Take over first and 10.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Again, it's Fournette. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Tackle made.
Not the start to the drive they were hoping for. That run doesn't get him much at all.
No, not at all. That leaves him with 3rd and long, which means you got to dial up something pretty good. Think your best player with a play that he likes to run best.
On third down, Brady. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And all the way down to the 24-yard line.
First down.
A big play there on the catch and run. 55 yards. Throwing on first down is Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. The 40, 20,
Oh, you got to feel it,
10.
baby.
And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown.
Dominated, boys, dominated.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have a coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early.
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off near the 32. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 right at the 30.
And they'll begin by running the option.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the 4th. Jackson on first down. Over the middle, complete. That's Andrews. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Jackson going to look to do it himself.
An unlucky number here, a loss of 13 on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down.
Dobbins running out of the gun. Dobbins hit and he fumbles.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Jackson.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
A loss of a yard.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Levante David. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
Marlon
Humphrey with the tackle defensively.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 34-yard line.
Eluding the pressure right. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A gain there of 30 big ones. They'll roll him out right. Going to air it out deep for Gronkowski. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Tavon Young. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way to the opposite 45. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 42 yards. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. Levante David in on the tackle. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
And the Buccaneers, 23.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson. Forced out to his left. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. Yeah, he's just short. He got 6 of the 7 he needed, so that leaves a decision here on 4th and a yard. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Buying time to his left. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 down. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. And it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Ravens will add on to their lead.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out.
select the team you want to join. Start your season with recommended settings. If you wish to change roles or adjust options, use the tiles on the left. Start your week by installing your game plan. Start the regular season by selecting your season goal. Meeting your season goal comes with higher rewards. Start your week by installing your game plan.